Hello there, this is Josh with CourtReserve, and this video is going to go over the admin payment window. There's many different ways that we can get to that page. For my example, I'll just go to a reservation that I have booked in my organization. Here we can see the $ icon in the bottom right corner, so we know that this reservation is unpaid. So if I click on that, we can take a look at the unpaid fees here, and I'll just click on the pay button on this one fee. So here is the admin payment window. The first thing that I'll point out are the buttons that we have on the top of this page. So within the payment window, we will be able to add point of sale items if you are using the point of sale add-on. With that add-on enabled, we'll see a point of sale button up here. And when we click on that, we'll be able to add items from your point of sale menu directly into this member's fee summary and add it to this payment that we are processing for this member. So I'll go ahead and add a sweatshirt to the fee summary here. Another button that we'll have from the screen is the Add Unpaid Fees button. So if this member does have any other unpaid fees on their account, this button will turn orange, and when we click on this page, we'll be able to add any additional unpaid fees to this fee summary. So here we can see that my account has another unpaid fee for another tennis singles reservation. So if I want to go ahead and just charge this member for this other reservation, I can go ahead and add that unpaid fee to the fee summary. Another thing that we will be able to do is we'll be able to update the check-in status for any fees that are linked to a reservation, a lesson, or an event. So if that fee is linked to a reservation, lesson, or event, we're going to see this check-in column right here. And under this drop-down, we're going to have any check-in statuses that you have within your organization. If you go to Settings, Organization Settings, there's going to be a check-in statuses page. So if you need to add or update any of these statuses, you can always customize them. But for any check-in status that you have in your organization, we'll be able to go in and check in a member for a reservation or a lesson or an event. We also have the ability to override the fee amount for any unpaid fees. So when we click on that pencil icon, we'll be able to override this price if there's ever any situation where we need to edit the amount for the fee that we are charging that member. We also have the ability to edit the applied amount. So this is going to be the amount for the payment that is going towards this fee. So if there's, maybe a partial payment that we need to process, this fee is $8, but we only are charging the member $4 right now. If there's any reason you would need to edit the applied amount, we can always go ahead and do that. And we also have the ability to remove fees from the payment window. So if we want to remove one of these fees from the fee summary, we can always go ahead and remove that fee. And since I had added a point of sale item, we're now going to see this point of sale section with any items that have been added to the fee summary here. For any point of sale item that we add, we'll be able to update the quantity. We will also be able to add a discount to the price of any point of sale items. So if we go to the discount button, we will be able to add a percentage discount from this drop down. We can also type out a percentage if we need to, or we can override the price without it being any sort of percentage discount. So we just want to say, this fee is originally $20, but we're just going to override it to $10. For any reason, if you would need to discount a point of sale item, we can do it from that button. And then if we need to remove any items from the fee summary, any point of sale items, we can go ahead and click the delete button. So from there, we'll now go over the different payment types. Here you can see a pay by package option. That is because I have the packages add-on in my organization. Packages are going to be a virtual punch card where you can sell the member the package, and then there will be punches on that package that they can use to go over specific reservation types, lesson types, or event categories. When you're creating a package, you'll be able to select which event categories, reservation types, or lesson types will be eligible for this package. But if we are discharging the member with credit card or they paid with cash or anything like that, we'll have the pay by other payment type option. If you aren't using packages, you're not going to see this pay by package option at all. It's just going to default to the pay by other type. If the member has a payment profile, we're going to have that payment profile as the default payment type. I'm going to select my payment profile here, and I do have convenience fees set up in my organization. So we are going to see this red message letting me know that convenience fees are being applied here. And below that, we are going to have the note section. If there's ever any additional information that you need to add to a payment, we can always go ahead and add a note. And I'll show you after we finalize this payment where this note shows, because this will show up in financial reporting. And then lastly, we have the payment amount field. So if we are processing a partial payment and we need to edit the amount that we are actually charging the member, we can always do that here. And then once we are ready to finalize this payment, we can click confirm and pay. This is just going to be a verification page to confirm the amount that we are charging this member. And then once we hit yes, that's going to process that payment. All right, so now I am under the billing tab on my member account. And if we take a look at the payment that we had just processed, since I added a note, you'll be able to see that note under the category column when we are looking at any type of financial reporting. If you have any additional questions on the payment window, we do have an article that goes over this payment window in our knowledge base. That's going to be this book icon in the top right corner. And you can also reach out to our live chat team if you have any additional questions using the green button in the top right corner.